What's up, guys? TDZ back with another video, and today we're going to be doing the $1,000,000 game tier list. I know I've been saying I've been going to get to it for a while, but I'm finally getting to it. And then now that I got the new PC, I've already got one video out of my trilogy I wanted to do today. So I've already got that one done. It's an hour and 30 minutes, so beware. It might be long. Anyway, I'm so glad there's names here because I did not remember everybody's name. Anyway, we're gonna hop right into it because my mom's gonna be home from work soon, so I'm trying to keep this video short for the most part. Anyway, so first we got up Aaron. Oh well, gotta explain the tier list. I have S for my favorite characters. This is gonna be my top three. I have A for characters I like a lot, but not quite S tier. And then I have B for characters I think they're all right. They're decent. And then I have F, which is characters I do not like at all. You know what? I should probably change B to C. So that way we have characters I really characters I love, characters I really like, characters I think are all right, and characters I hate. All right, we got Aaron. Aaron, I'm gonna place right here for right now. I think he might move up because I really do like Aaron. He's a really good character. I like how mysterious he is in episode 1. I don't like how he's always getting bullied. I mean, I do like the. I usually like bullies, but this time it's just I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I do like his personality. I don't like that he's up for elimination in the first block battle. Well, I don't know if you can call it a block battle or whatever, but I don't like that he's up for elimination. So I do hope that it was named Diego. No, Nick. I do hope Nick goes. I do hope Nick goes. Anyway, next up we got Floor, and I'm sorry, I hate Floor. I hate Floor. She is like annoying. She's like Beth mixed with Stacy. Oh my! But you wouldn't believe it, bro. People actually like her, bro. People got her as the best character in the show. Like, what? I can't stand when she on my screen. I can't stand it. I can't stand when he on my screen either. I'm not even gonna say his name. He's my least favorite character. Stop bullying my boy Aaron. Before I come get the guys, we gonna press up on you. Like, come on now. Lily, I like Lily. She's a really good character. I think she's gonna have a really good arc with her sister, where she might. I think she's gonna, kind of like stand up to her sister, stand up to her sister finally, and cause her sister kind of like do whatever she wants with her, like whatever she wants, she just tells her sister, and her sister be like, all right, but yeah, and but I do think that she's a really good character, and she's gonna get an arc, and I think she's gonna eventually one day stand up to her sister, and she's gonna do much better for herself, and I think she's actually has winner potential. One of these two are definitely getting promoted up. We'll see which one by the end. Best character in the show. I don't give a rat's ass to all of you. I don't care. Because I know that y'all hate this man for no reason. That's why he's the GOAT. Come on now. And for everyone who hates on Greg, L's in chat. L's in chat. Alright? L's in chat. If you don't like Greg, you're an L. The amount of hate that this guy gets is so crazy considering how good of a character he is. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, how do you guys not love this guy? He's a great character. He's a great character. Why y'all hating? Why y'all hating? Alright, anyway. Kati, I think they call it. I think her name is considered Kati because I think her actual name is is it like Catherine or something? Kati, but I think they call her Kati though, right? Kati. She's alright. She's alright. She's not here, but she's definitely not here. Logan. I mean, he's alright. I kind of really haven't seen much of him except I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be gay with Stefan or Efron, whatever his name is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be gay together. That's the only thing I really got from Logan's character so far. And well, I see he's clearly a soccer player in this picture, but yeah, that's the only thing I really got from him. Oh, that he's probably like gullible. So like I see him, he's probably gonna be like a Raj. gonna be like a Rosh, just without a best friend. Um. Anyway, Rosario. I don't hate her, but she's mid. She's mid. Doesn't really do that for me. Now she might be better than these guys, maybe just a little bit. I don't know. I mean, really, these three. I haven't seen much of any of these three, and um, I can't remember if Kati voted for Nick or not. But if she didn't vote, if she did vote for Nick, if Nick stays in the game, that would be very interesting. But I really hope Nick doesn't stay in the game because we all love and need my boy Aaron to not be first boot. Because if he's first boot, I'm gonna be so pissed and I'm not gonna watch the rest of the season. No, I'm trolling. I will, but I'll be pissed about it. Efron, I actually got Efron as a light character. I like his character. I think he's pretty cool. Like I said, I think he's going to be gay with Logan personally, because like that's just the vibes I was getting from like that first challenge that they did, the race thing. But even if they're not, I'm fine with either way. But I think that he will be in a relationship with Logan, and I think that Efron is a really interesting character because he's intelligent, he's smart, and he really always putting his brain up, and he always coming up with a cool strategy to make sure that he stays in the game, and make sure that he gets farther. And I think that's gonna be really interesting because this is supposed to be off only episode 1 because that's when I was supposed to do it before episode 2 came out, but I think there's 4 episodes out now, so sorry guys. Anyway, but now that I've seen up to now, I've seen him use his brain on multiple occasions to do really well, and I think that that's going to be interesting later, especially with Sandra. How she's smart as well. Anyway, next character, Sunny. I low-key want to put Sunny here. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of, but she's not as bad as them. I can tolerate her. I can't tolerate these two. I can't tolerate these two. These two are unbearable. Unbearable. Get them out of the game. Get them out of my game, bro. I know one of them have to make merge, but please get this guy out. Please. If anyone behind the scenes of this show is watching, people will pay top dollar to see this dude go next, bro. I was really hoping that he was gonna get booted first, bro. But of course, they gotta put Aaron every elimination. Oh my god, what did I do? Okay, let me make sure everything's right. Aaron, Lily, Efron, Kati, Logan, Rosario, Sunny, Flor. Not even gonna say his name. All right. Next is Vlad. Vlad's a top tier character. He's W. W's in chat for Vlad, for sure. But yeah, I mean, like the reason why he's so good is because he kind of reminds me of Duncan. To be honest, like he kind of reminds me of Duncan. But not only that though, but he's interesting. Like he's kind of mysterious, and also he's always smoking cigarettes. I think his plot point on the season is purely going to be like kind of like a Connor, like. Because if you could notice, he was kind of like, I can't remember who it was, but he was talking to somebody. Who was like, oh, I think it was Nick actually. He was like, just one of those days, huh? Just kind of like talking to him. He was like, yeah, like whoever it was, it might not have been Nick, but it was somebody. And I feel like he's gonna be like a Connor, like in a way that he's like people might like not come to him for advice, but like they might end up talking to him about advice in some sort of way, and he might not always be willing to give it, because he's no Diddy, but because he's probably like a guy who like doesn't really involve himself with people very often. But I think that he will give people advice here and again, and that would spread to everyone else, and everyone else will come to him for advice or something, or maybe talk to him for advice in one way or another. Anyway, Veronica, love Veronica. She's great. I think I'm actually gonna put her in S. I mean, not only is she attractive, but she's a pretty good character. I like her role. I like that she hates this dude for no reason. And the reason why I like that is because this dude is friends with that dude. And I like that she's hopefully one day gonna turn on this dude and get him out of here. Let's hope it. Guys. It should have been episode 1. Should have been 1, 2, and 3 voting out him. Should have been getting him out of here, right? But never works that way. It never works that way. I mean, either way, he would have probably... This guy, I'm not going to say his name, but this guy would have probably made it past because he would have been up against this dude and like, let's be for real. Anyway, yeah, love Veronica, great character, got her at S tier. We'll see who makes it to S tier with him. Max, don't like him. Don't like him. He's annoying, pissing me off. Veronica has reason to hate him, even though it's no reason, but I just don't like him. Bye bye. Sandra, I like her. She's good. She's good. Like I said, I feel like they're gonna have a rivalry, and because they're both like really intelligent, I really like that. I really think that's gonna be an interesting plot point and an interesting thing to play with, in the season, because they're on different teams right now, so they can't really vote each other out. And with 4 teams, it's pretty interesting because they like, of course, there's going to be people who don't like each other or people who like would want to vote each other out. But since they're not on the same team, it's interesting. Like maybe Sandra might try to get his team to vote him off, or maybe vice versa. Maybe he might try to get her team to vote her off, or they'll just compete in challenges with each other and try to be smarter than the other, and like maybe like have like little like things like here and there, like like maybe she gets to win one episode, the next episode he gets to win, and maybe that could even be a way that people get eliminated, because I believe her team is her, okay, I believe her team is her, him, her, and someone else. Who is the last? Oh, Vlad, right? Or is it Rosario? It's Vlad or Rosario. It's one of the two. But I think it's Vlad. But like maybe like her team sees her with oh, I think it's Rosario actually. I'm pretty sure it's Rosario actually. But maybe her team like sees her hanging out or like going against him in challenges, and maybe like it's kind of like gonna be like a Greg thing from Total Drama, not Total Drama, Total Drama Next Generation, season 2. Back in action when Greg was like really in a rivalry with Jackie, and that ended up getting him eliminated, for like being so focused on the rivalry instead of more of the challenges, and so like maybe it could be something like that. Oh, the best horror movie ever, my favorite horror movie right here, Scream. Maybe I should react to maybe I should react to Scream 7 when that comes out next year. No, I'm trolling. I'm going to see it in the movies. Anyway, but yeah, I really like their rivalry. I think is going to be pretty good, and I like her character. It's not S tier quite, but I like her character. Hawk, I mean, he's mid. He's mid. I mean, out of these characters, he's probably the best. Maybe tied with Kati, but like, I'm not the biggest fan of him. Augustine, is that how you say her name? Augustine, however you say her name. Good character. I like her. She reminds me of Heather, but she reminds me of a less good version of Heather. Cause like she's kind of just like bratty. My bad, guys. But she's kind of like a less. She's kind of like a less good version of Heather, and I think that's gonna be really cool to play with, because she's not as smart and strategical as Heather was. So my theory is that, okay, I'm pretty sure that Rosario is the last member of their team, but my theory is that she's going to get Rosario and Paloma to vote out Sandra because of her, not just because of her, but not just because of her rivalry with this dude, but because she's a threat, because she's in a relationship, kind of, or she kind of likes this dude, and I think pretty sure this dude kind of likes her back, and everybody can figure it out, and I'm pretty sure she'll be able to play off that, Anyway, yeah, like Augustine, she's a pretty good character. I would say maybe less better than Lily. Maybe less better than Lily. And I probably got Lily over Aaron. It's between, and I believe that takes Aaron out of the race for 3rd place, because I think it will be between these two. Jake, I low-key hate him. I'm not gonna lie. He hasn't really done anything to annoy me in the last, I think, 2 episodes, but like, he's just like, his whole arc is kind of annoying. Like, his whole archetype is kind of annoying. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm putting him at the edge, because he can go either way. But like, he's teetering on the edge of this way, while Sunny's teetering on the edge of C. While and by this way I mean F. So he's just barely fell into F, and she just barely fell into C. Uoma, I like her. She's a weed smoker. I'm not a weed smoker, but but my friend is. My best friend is the biggest weed smoker you'll ever meet. So I'm gonna put her actually here. Yeah, that sounds about right. She was pretty interesting. We'll put her here. But yeah, like I feel like she's a really good character. She's supposed to be like the Izzy kind of character, you know, like the one that's like not really there, but like always saying some crazy shit. But I think that she's like Izzy met Lindsay, and like, bam, there and then just add the smoking part, and she'd be in the woods, or the smoking part, and she'd be like lived with creatures. You know what I mean? So like I kind of got um I got her at A. I kind of got her over Efron right now, but that could change. But I think she's a really good character. I think she's gonna be really entertaining. A lot of good like not one liners, but a lot of good like entertaining parts. Like maybe she like she'll say something funny pretty often. I think because that's what she's here for. She's here for comedic relief, to be honest. Um, she's here for comedic relief and to be Augustine's alliance member, and she's kind of dumb. But okay, Nick, don't really like him. Nope. Rosario over him. Don't really like him. He's kind of boring. He can stay here. Don't really get into the same about him. He's boring. I mean, he's not a goat like Greg, and he's always complaining with his voice and pisses me off. Like, shut the fuck up. Tiara, kind of giving me Amy vibes. Not gonna lie, kind of giving me Amy vibes. But I think she's gonna be a little more interesting than Amy. I'm gonna put her in. I feel like C's a dis. You know what? I want to even it up. I want to even up these two. So, you know what? No. It's gonna be uneven anyway because Jazz. So, Tiara, go right there. Because I feel like she's decent. She's giving me Amy vibes, but I feel like a better written Amy. Because she's an older sister actually, and she's also a businesswoman. So I feel like this is gonna play into a big part of when she stands up to her. Maybe like she respects it because maybe she always seen her sister as like like a punk, never really fought back or anything like that. And maybe she's like, okay, you actually stood up to me. That's interesting. But yeah, I like her. I think she's gonna be here. I was gonna put her there because at first I was thinking no, but I actually do like her. But yeah, Jazz last, and Jazz is going to go right here. Jazz is a really good character. Nope. Jazz is a really good character. I like her. I think she's a really good host. I don't know why they don't have the other guys up here. But the tall, linky dude, I thought was definitely gonna be Drew, bro. I was like 99% sure it was gonna be Drew. It's not, but he can go like right here, I guess. The dude who's like kind of like this dude can go right here in front of this guy, because he's no. He can go here. He's kind of interesting. Let me look up the other ones. Right. I'm a slow typer, so it's gonna take me a minute. Oh, it's already right here. Nice. No, not tier list. Not host, but professors. That's what I'm looking for. I'm a very slow typer. Nope. That was one too many F's. Okay. What an absolute dog shit is this? Okay, this is the $1,000,000 Academy, and we're the absolute. Okay, I think we're getting a little offhand here. Yeah, we're getting a little off topic here. I don't know I don't know their names. What the fuck is this? I don't know their names, but I know that I'll probably just redo it. I'll redo the tier list at the end of the season, and I'll just add their characters on. All right, I'll just add their characters on. Well, with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. I knew it wasn't going to exceed over 30 minutes, but that was the plan, was to make a short video before my mom gets home. I already recorded one of the trilogy. This is the second in the installment of the trilogy, and I have one last video to record tonight of the trilogy, and then I will have recorded all 3 videos, and I can post them in in increments that I want to. That way, I can be done for like the next 3 weeks, and I'm gonna also do my reaction to Reality Resort today. A lot of content creation for me today, guys. A lot of content creation for me today, guys. I work 4 days out of 5. I work 4 days out of 6. Or out of, wow, math, mathing. The math is not mathing, guys. I work 4 days out of 7 days in a week, right? So I have to get 3 off days, and I slept yesterday away. Was my first off day. So anyway, with that, I think I did just hear my mom get home. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys. Oh, I'd never picked who was gonna be my last. Lily. Yeah, love Lily. Anyway, with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Anyone who made it this far, and with that, just have a great day.